don't believe in humbug.
His color changed, though, when the specter came through the heavy door and dashed into the room before his eyes.
Marley's ghost.
The same face. The very same. Marley, in his pigtail, waistcoat, tights, and boots. The chain he threw was clasped about his middle. It was long, and it was made of, well, Scrooge observed it closely,
Cash box, keys, padlocks, letters, deeds, heavy purses wrought in steel.
His body was transparent, so that Scrooge, observing him and looking through his waistcoat, could see the two buttons on his coat behind. Scrooge had often heard it said that Marley had no bowels, but he had never believed it until now. He was caustic and cold as ever when he addressed his visitor.
Hello. What do you want with me? Who are you? Who were you then? Can you sit down?
I can.
Well, do it then.
The ghost sat down on the opposite side of the fireplace, as if he were quite used to it.
You don't believe in me?
I do not.
What evidence would you have of my reality beyond that of your senses?
I don't know.
Why do you doubt your senses?
Because a little thing affects them. A slight disorder of the stomach makes them cheats. You may be an undigested bit of beef, a blot of mustard, a crumb of cheese, a fragment of an underdone potato. There's more of gravy than of grave about you, whatever you are. Stop it! Stop it! Ah, mercy, mercy! Dreadful apparition, why do you trouble me? I must. But tell me, why do spirits walk the earth? Why do you come to me?
It is required of every man that the spirit within him walk abroad among his fellow men and travel far and wide and do good. And if that spirit does not go forth in life, it is condemned to do so after death.
Jacob, you are fettered. Tell me why.
I wear the chain I forged in life. I made it, link by link, and yard by yard. Is its pattern strange to you? Would you know the weight and length of the strong coil? You bear yourself.
Aye, but Jacob...
It was full and heavy as long as this 7 Christmases ago. You have labored on it since.
Oh, Jacob, speak comfort to me, Jacob.
I have none to give, Ebenezer Scrooge. I cannot rest. I cannot stay. I cannot linger anywhere. Mark me! In life, my spirit never roveth beyond the narrow limits of our counting house. No rest, no peace, incessant torture of remorse. Yet no regret can make amends for one life's opportunity misused.
But you were always a good man of business, Jacob.
Business! Mankind was my business. The common welfare was my business. Charity, mercy, forbearance, and benevolence were my business. Why did I walk through crowds of fellow beings with my eyes turned down and never raise them to that blessed star which led the wise men to a poor abode? Were there no poor homes to which its light was left?
Stop, Jacob. Leave me alone.
Hear me! My time is nearly gone. I'm here tonight to warn you that you have yet a chance and hope of escaping my fate. You will be haunted by 3 spirits.
Oh, no, thank you. I think I would rather not.
Without their visits, you cannot hope to shun the path I tread. Expect the first tomorrow when the bell tolls.
Couldn't I take them all at once and have it over with, Jacob?
Expect the second on the next night at the same hour. The third upon the next night when the last stroke of 12 has ceased to vibrate. Look to see me. No more. Ebenezer, remember what is fast between us.
The apparition walked backward from him, and at every step it took, the window raised itself a little, so that when the specter reached it, the window was wide open, and the ghost floated out upon the bleak, dark night. Scrooge followed to the window, desperate in his curiosity. He looked out.
The air was filled with phantoms, wandering hither and thither in their restless haste, and moaning as they went, and every one of them wore chains like Marley's ghost. The misery with them all was clearly that they sought to interfere for good in human matters, and had lost the power forever.
Whether these creatures faded into mist or mist enshrouded them, he could not tell. But they and their spirit voices faded together, and the night became as it had been when he walked home. Scrooge closed the window. And being much in need of repose, whether from the emotion he had undergone or the fatigues of the day, he went straight to bed and fell asleep upon the instant.
You're listening to A Christmas Carol from WNYC and WQXR with Kathleen Turner as Scrooge. We'll continue in a moment.
WNYC is supported by GEICO, offering car insurance as well as services for homeowners and renters insurance through the GEICO Insurance Agency. Additional information can be found at geico.com or 1-800-947-AUTO. Democracy Now!, an independent daily television and radio news program hosted by journalists Amy Goodman and Juan Gonzalez.